No, not at all. And we're on in three, two. Hey, everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh, now he's not doing it. One last we left. These things are just going to love my fireball.
Yeah, you can. We'll say it's just within visual range.
Cool. So first thing, I'm gonna use Seek Weakness on Amandi's weapon.
Neat.
So I guess I'll try targeting Amandi.
And then yeah, put the
I don't have a widget for it.
just like double click on, like open it in a new window, and then click on the +2 power bonus section and the combat advantage section.
There we go. Boom. Okay, so I've applied Seek Weakness. Mm,
All right.
Let's go. And I'm gonna go with the classic. Let's go staggering note, boy.
All right, go ahead. That is gonna hit.
Absolutely love it. Big moves. So that's 4 damage on it. And then I'm going to push it 2 squares back. Just straight back, yeah. And then Amandi, go ahead and use your free action to make a melee basic attack on it.
Okay.
And remember, that's with all your advantage and shit that I just done gave you.
That is
Okay.
true. Oh damn, that's a good combo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just make sure before I click anything, is there anything else I specifically need to do? Or does it auto activate?
Auto do it.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Make sure I got the right one. Okay. Deck. The thing.
Oh man.
Boy.
That didn't hit it, correct?
I don't think
No.
I do have the capacity to undo that, but I think we should wait until a more substantial thing.
that's fair.
Okay.
Um
Anything else?
Amandi is bloodied, but that's kind of where Amandi likes to be, so no need to do anything about that. So I use my minor, my standard. Do we want to just get rid of all these little bug guys, or do they die quick enough that it's not really a priority?
I mean they die quick, but they are kind of tying up Karun, so
Okay, because I can use my blood drain to it will definitively or just wipe them all out.
and that's probably for the best.
You have to jump down there.
I would, yeah. I'm gonna do that anyway.
All right.
Okay. Hell yeah. So I'll move down. Action surge or
Okay,
action point.
give me an acrobatics check.
Ooh, fuck me in my little goat butt.
Okay, so you are
Shatter
going
both
to
of my knees.
take 2d6 falling damage. So you take 7 points of falling damage.
Don't give a
So
fuck.
that's the first amount of damage you've taken so far, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, action point, and then I'm going to use blood drain.
Cool. All right, go ahead. What's the range on blood drain?
It's within 2 squares of me. That's why I had this guy over here. Actually,
Oh,
I guess I'd technically like to be here.
sure. All right, go ahead and roll it. There's a nat 20 and a nat 1. Okay.
Yeah, we.
The other 3 are gonna hit except for the nat 1.
Okay.
Let's see. So how much damage did you do? You did 30 on the other guy, and then 12. So 24 on the other 2. So 54 damage total.
All right, so not enough to get a bonus, but you know what? That's
Did we change that at all? I don't remember what.
yeah. We changed it from 100 to 75.
Oh, right. It's 75. Yeah.
Which is fine. Oh, you know what? Actually,
You gotta be in melee with more
it would
guys, I
be
guess.
13 on each enemy because my bosun's ability makes it so that if I roll a 1 on damage, I roll a 2.
Oh, for each damage?
Yes, my ability as the bosun of the ship, if somebody rolls a 1 on damage, they actually roll a 2.
Okay. Nice.
So that is
An extra 2 points of damage total, yeah.
Mhm.
So that's 56 total. Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm assuming they all just explode into dust.
Yes.
And no.
And then let me see here. What was
Can I try and roll
Was it
notice
5?
to look at it? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It was 5 damage per when they die, right?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Forgot they explode.
Each of you take 10 because each of you are within 2 of dying ones, I believe. Oh no, each of you he
Groot
only
is
takes 5. You take 10.
Yes.
So
Wouldn't that be 15?
No, because
no,
you're
because
too
the other
far
one
away
wasn't
from
within
the
5
third
of
one.
you.
Oh, fair.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Okay, can I roll notice to look out of the corner of my eye and see if my cool new orc friend is impressed with me?
Give me a
Wow.
Performance check.
Is performance a check? I don't think so. I think
Oh
it's
no, it's
diplomacy.
not. Yeah.
Give me diplomacy.
Hell yeah.
See how cool you are.
To see if I can land in like a superhero landing when I shatter both my ankles on that landing.
Give me a 20. Oh no!
I landed in a crumpled heap on the ground. Like the blood tornado was impressive, but it was from me in a supine position on my back, like an old man with a life alert.
Yeah, and he's just more concerned about a bug popping in front of him and covering him in lava.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, there's nothing else I can do. Action point only gets you one additional
One
action,
action, yep.
correct?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so we are going to go down to Gillator's not here. The fire beetle is going to take its turn. It is going to attack Amandi with its bite attack. And that is going to hit. For 11 points of damage on Amandi. And that's his turn. Gelf, it's your turn.
Oh boy, I've been trying to figure what to do. What to do. Well, all the spiders around Lanolin have abated but for one.
Yep.
Let me see if I can focus on this giant lava monster.
Okay.
Am I too far away to cast Phantom Chasm directly on it?
I don't know. What's the range on Phantom Chasm?
Let's have a look-see at the book-see.
Area burst 1 within 10 squares. So no, he's within range, both of them.
Both of them, are they?
Yep.
Well, how big a square would I have to draw to encompass both of them?
I don't. It's burst 1, so it's a 3x3 square. I
Oh,
don't
so
think you're going to be able to. Yeah.
I'm in range of both of them. I can only affect one of them, though. I see. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right, then I'll affect the one directly to the south. Um,
Okay.
I'm targeting him now, and that's Volbeast 1.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll attack, intelligence versus will.
Okay.
Let me show the viewers at home my attack sheet here. And then I'm going to roll now.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, that does.
It just barely.
Yeah, just barely, but it still does 2d6 plus intelligence psychic damage. And I'm going to
Nice.
roll that now.
Nice. The 12
And
cycle, and then he's prone and immobilized and all the other horrible things.
yes, he is prone and immobilized. Prone and immobilized. And
All right.
that is going to end my turn.
All right. It is the second Volbeast's turn now. It is going to move. Let's see. No, he's not here yet. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and he is going to Fire Lash Gelf,
Ah!
and that is going to hit for a bunch of fire damage. Oh my god, he rolled minimum on 2d8. He rolled both ones.
Nice!
Gelf is used to the burns of fire, and he is going to pull you off the cliff right in front of him.
I shouldn't ask this, but am I going to take any falling damage?
No, because his tongue is yanking you down, so you're kind of like pulled off the cliff as this like rope of flames is wrapped around your waist and yanks you off the cliff, but it doesn't like slam you into the ground. It's kind of like holding you aloft.
I see.
And that is going to be its turn. Asim, what do you want to do?
I have absolutely no clue because what I was gonna do is kind of pointless unless I do it to the other one.
Damn.
Because this one's already here. Well, he got to move up, so before my turn. Hold on, I'm fixing something in Fantasy Grounds. There we go.
Mm.
Okay. So I was gonna use the waterlogged crossbow to try to slow that fucker down, but I can slow the other one down. Is an encounter power technically, right? I don't know
I
what
don't know.
encounter power is.
I
Target is
assume so.
slowed until the end of your next turn. So I can't like use my crossbow with another ability and then use that. So I have to just use my crossbow.
What does it say?
I don't know.
I think you can.
It literally
Well-
says target is slowed until the end of next turn.
Oh, if it's the magic on the crossbow, then yes, you can use it in conjunction with a other attack as long as you're using the crossbow with the other attack.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta find something that lets me use my crossbow. I know I have one. And if I don't, I need to get more. Okay, before you attack, you shift your speed, and you can make a stealth attack to become hidden. Dex versus AC. If you're hidden when you attack, you remain hidden after the attack. That's one option. And then that's the only. Really? I swore I had other things. Oh yeah, that does that. That doesn't help me here. And that one doesn't help me at all. Okay. So I guess it's Shadow Steel roll for the win.
All
Let me
right.
change my main weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and make a stealth check to see if I can become hidden in the corner here real quick.
Okay. Against which one? The one that's in the chasm or the one that's attacking Yelf?
The one that's in the chasm.
The one that's in the chasm. Okay.
The one that's out. Yeah, out in the field. I want to slow it down.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I mean, it's maximally slowed already because it's in the Phantom Chasm, but
Oh, I didn't realize it was in a phantom chasm. Then I'll slow this one down. I'll slow the other one down.
okay.
Because hopefully that will allow everybody else to get to safety.
Perceptione, it does not see you. Or at least it doesn't notice you. Like, it knew you're there, but it's not, like, actively
Well-
aware of you, what you're doing.
Well, so according to what I'm about to do, it
Mhm.
actually makes me hidden
Right.
to become hidden. So
Yeah, so, like, there's nothing really to, like, hide behind here, so it's not that you're, like, invisible to it. It's just not
not going to
paying
be able to
attention
notice
you
me.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So let me go ahead and hold on. Where was this one? Show. I'm gonna go ahead and target it, and I'm gonna roll the attack.
Nice.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna do my damage. I'm pretty sure that gets me a sneak attack.
Yeah, and you're attacking with the crossbow?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I can. And then I'm
Nice.
gonna do my sneak attack. And then, so let me check off that. I managed to hit everything, and then I'm gonna do this. I've now used the waterlogged crossbow to.
It's
Slow him.
slow. That's really good. Did you roll your sneak attack damage?
Yes, I did. It was the 2d8s.
Oh, 2d8s, I see. Okay, so I'm actually gonna add as you shoot at this thing, you see the bolt of water slam into the side and it sizzles as if like you see it immediately evaporate on its skin, like its skin covered in lava as that patch of lava like cools and turns to rock, and it looks like it really hurts.
Okay.
So that d6 of cold damage does double damage.
Nice. Me likey.
Anything else?
I don't really have anything else I can do, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass the torch to Amandi.
All right, Amandi, what do you got? What are you gonna do?
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna. Oh, I can't step closer because that thing is there. Um,
What?
I was gonna step closer, but then I can't remember you can't do that in this game because this thing is already next to me.
Yeah.
Um, I would really like to mark both of these things. Whatever. I guess I'll just attack it. Which one of the attacks does 2 hits? The Tempest Assault. Okay. Tempest Assault. Of course, I get the good hit on the little thing.
That's gonna hit.
So, the damage on him.
It is dead, and you take 5 points of fire damage.
That's fine, whatever. And then the other thing gets to take a little bit of thunder damage as well.
Okay.
Just for being close by.
Nice.
Oh, wait, nope, undo that.
Oh,
It has to be
why?
marked by me for it
Oh
to take.
no.
Yeah. I only skimmed it when I looked at it a second ago. I was hoping that was one of the ones that didn't need the mark, but it does.
Bummer.
So I guess now I'm going to step forward and mark it. So at least it's marked now.
I thought you had like a ranged like hammer throwing ability or something, or axe throwing thing that you could have attacked the Volbeast and then done the damage on the little guy instead.
Well, so that's 2 different attacks. The throwing one is I get to throw my axe that lets me attack at range. And I could have hit the Volbeast with it, but I wouldn't have done extra damage to the other thing. So it still would have been next to me. And to do the one that hits both targets, that one has to be melee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, oh well.
All right.
Well, that thing's out of the way. So honestly, it did more damage to me than the Volbeast did.
Yeah. Mhm.
Actually, if it's okay with you, can I do a different attack instead of?
Yeah. I mean, you hit either way. So,
Yeah. I want to do Strength of Stone to give myself a little bit of temporary hit points since I'm going to be standing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
just going to Strength of Stone myself.
Nice. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Guess that's it.
Okay. So now it's the old guy. What does he do? He has his weapon attacks. Moves his people to any point before their answer. Uses a long sword, obsidian. Attack, reroll some of its attack. Yeah, okay. So he is going to use his long sword attack. He has a saber. And I believe that's going to hit. Let's see. Yes, that hits for that much damage, which is not much. And then he's going to attack with his short sword. And that one misses. Wait, why does the short sword do so much more damage than the long sword? That doesn't make any sense. Weird.
Yes.
Okay, so he basically, this giant worm slithers up the side of the cliff to grab Gelf. He's just like hacking away at its lower part of its body. Garoon is going to try to finish off this bug with his great axe. And he hits. Why is there no damage on this? There it is. There we go. And he kills that thing, dealing 5 damage to himself. And 5 damage to Lanolin.
Aw.
Which exactly brings you to bloodied. As the last bug right there in front of you bursts open as it gets sliced in half and with a crunch, and the gushing magma from inside its body just splurts up and all over the both of you.
Gross.
It
Some
is
people
going,
pay extra for that.
thank God. He is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. He 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to go there and then stop. So he's ready for either one of these things. Volby's number 1 is dealing with shit right now, so he can't really do anything. He's prone and immobilized. So I don't think the fire lash. Yeah, you're just outside the fire lash range. So it's writhing around in the sand, like you see it kicks up sand, like gouts of boiling sand, like thrown up into the air, like 10, 20 feet in the air, as this thing is just thrashing around like it's having a seizure. And that's its turn.
Serves it right.
Lanolin. Indeed.
Okay. Jesus.
He can't help you.
All right. Vaguely, not really.
Okay.
I'm gonna use which one of these things is lower in health?
Definitely the closer one.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna use staggering note again.
Okay.
So let's go.
Alright, that hits.
All right,
And then I get
push it 2 squares away, and Amondi, if you would like to make the
Sure, I will make the attempt.
it's you or Akram for the melee basic attack, and I feel like you're the more qualified.
Probably.
I think so.
He's an old guy.
You know, the rules maybe say otherwise.
That is gonna miss.
God damn, man. I was gonna try and do fuck, it seems not, or Giltor's not here to do his healing.
You guys
Fuck, I'm not.
if you want-
I know what my powers do.
Oh my god.
And a
Just
voice
'cause I'm
from
driving
beyond
doesn't mean-
speaketh.
Is he with us?
I've just been on mute. I'm driving to Ben's house now.
Why are you driving to Ben's house?
He has to pick up his
Because
cats.
my cats are there and I need them, and I don't want to have to be done with the game, then drive all the way to Ben's house to pick them up.
Okay, well, I can do something that uses a shitload of damage to it. And then on Giltor's turn, he can heal Amondi, or I can heal Amondi now. Which would you prefer? Oh, no, Giltor's next. Never mind.
Damage.
Actually, what's Amondi's health at?
55 out of 61.
That's wounds
Ooh.
out of total.
Wait, what? Who's
I have
what?
55 wounds.
Amandi's on like 4 health.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you need health.
6 technically, 9 with the temp.
Yeah.
You're sub 10, which is not a great spot.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
So I'm gonna leave it for Giltor to heal next turn. I'm gonna do some damage.
All right.
I would like to use what fucking attack is it? Strictures of Fortune.
What does that do?
Come on. Target the
Didn't
goddamn
you
thing.
just staggering note?
Oh, is that a
Those are both standard actions.
they both are standard actions. Okay, then in that case, I'm going to instead use Glimpse the Future.
Oh, what does that do?
It's Bard
The three
Portent.
dice?
You roll a d20 3 times to keep the highest roll, and then before the end of the encounter, I can replace that d20 roll with an ally within 10 squares of me.
15, not bad.
Okay, so I'm going to make a note that it's a 15.
Roger that. Okay. All right, go ahead and mark off you used Glimpse of the Future.
All right.
And then,
then-
it is going to be
Giltor's
what?
turn.
Gilator's turn? All right,
Yeah.
Gilator. What do you want to do?
All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna need you, Ben, to pull up my character sheet.
I can do that. Yeah, I can do
I'm
anything.
gonna
You need.
inspiring word on Amandi.
Powers, inspiring word on Amandi.
Now,
You rolled a 3, so Amandi heals 18 health. I'm gonna mark
Cool.
off one of those. Then what?
is anyone within melee range of one of these things?
No, both of them have been knocked outside of melee range.
That's all right.
Of everyone.
So I'm going to go. Which one has the least health? Is it within walking range of me? I have 5
It is,
squares.
yeah. You're in range of it if you want to run up and get him.
I'm gonna hit it with the old furious smash.
4, so you move up 4 spaces and furiously smash it.
That
Attack roll.
Smash it!
That is a hit. So damage roll. Didn't roll that high. Hit 1 weapon strength modifier. Choose an ally within 3 squares of you. The ally gains a power bonus to the next attack roll and damage roll they make against a target before the end of the turn. The power bonus equals your charisma. Amandi and Akram and Gelf are all there.
Yeah, that one's going to.
You
Ooh,
did
did they
7
both go
damage.
before Amandi? The both bad guys.
One bad
No,
guy.
only one of them does. The one that you're attacking right now.
I'll take the risk and give that to Amandi.
Okay.
She normally hits the hardest.
If I hit, sure.
Listen,
Well,
I-
it
this
gives
gives
you
you
a
a-
charisma modifier to attack roll.
Sounds good.
I've also got 2
Yeah,
ways
plus
to negate
2
a failure on
attack
your part.
Yeah, that's a +2 to attack and damage, and then that's it, Daniel.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna remute myself while it's not my turn.
That's
anybody who action surges within 10 squares of me gets 4 hit points.
fine. Oh, Luke, you did that earlier.
That's just a passive I have.
I did.
So go ahead
Okay.
and give yourself some healing. And Gelf, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Help! Am I still being grappled by this thing?
No, it got knocked back, so it knocked its tongue away from you.
Okay. Well, now that I'm at a distance, I'm gonna cast some magic missiles on it.
Okay, go ahead.
And away you go.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. It's going to take its turn now. What does this do? Close burst 2. That's not going to get Amandi, but it is going to get the 3 of you. Because he can't move. So we're going to go ahead and target Gilator, Akram, and Gelf, and we're gonna do Wildfire Cyclone. Is this thing basically like kind of gets down into the sand and then moves around in a circle in that 15-foot radius that it takes up, and just whips up this sand tornado of fire as like burning flecks of sand are just being slammed into you like sandpaper, but on fire. It's gonna make his attacks. Let's see. Does that hit? Let's see. Oh, that one's against Gilator, but it misses against Akram. It only hits Gelf.
Swell.
Reversal of fortunes.
And it rolled like shit. So Gelf takes 7 points of damage. Pushed 1 square, which you can't be because you're slammed into the wall, and knocked prone. The others take half damage. So we're going to half that value. Throw it on you. Throw it on you. And you're not pushed or knocked prone. That was a lot less cool than it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I'll say.
And that is going to be his whole turn. Asim, it is your go again.
Yes, it is. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm just reading one of the things that I can do.
You know what would be really cool?
Yeah.
If you read those things when it wasn't your
I
turn.
did, but I forgot what it was. Okay. Okay. I'm glad we had this discussion. Okay.
Indeed, yes.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Listen, I read all of them. I knew what I was going to do, and then I forgot. Okay. I'm old. Okay. Okay. Glad we had this talk. I'm
Indeed.
going to run up to it
Neat.
because I can.
Yeah, get right in there.
Because why the fuck not? We might as well.
And then what are you going to do?
And I'm going to attack it
Neat.
with Clever Strike.
You're gonna cleverly
Which-
strike it?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Cool. Go ahead. Apparently you're not, because that misses.
That's fine.
That's
That's fine.
plus 12 to hit. God damn.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, it's Dex versus AC.
Mm,
So. Well, that was counterproductive, I guess. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Amandi.
Okay. Gonna walk right up to this. Gonna make sure to mark it. And I'm gonna try to hit it.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. So I got the ability that was put on me gives me like, what was it, a +2?
Yeah, it's already on you.
Okay, cool. I probably don't need the one that gives me advantage on my roll.
I'll say you're flanking it if you want to have combat advantage, because the 3 of you are already surrounding
You
it.
get combat advantage already from me.
That's not
Does that
the
still
advantage I
work?
The weapon you're using has seek weakness on it.
Oh, I don't think it is applied anymore. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check out Seek Weakness.
Because does it just last until my next attack or until I hit it?
Oh, until the end of your next turn. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, until the end of your next turn. Okay.
That's
So those
stupid.
wouldn't.
That's not what I want. That's not what I thought it did. I hate that.
Well, it happens.
Okay. So I'm just gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, wait. I did just move towards it. Wait, do they need to
You
be?
didn't.
Because I have a ferocious charge that I like never use. And I think I had to move towards it to do that, and I just did. First deals an extra 2 damage on a successful attack, increases extra damage. Blah, blah, blah. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
hold on. I was reading it from my screenshot, so I wasn't sure if I had covered up some of the info.
Oh.
Double the extra damage and equal number of temporary. Oh, this one gives me temporary hit points too. Cool. You charge and deal. Wait, charge is an actual thing. What do we do that?
I think you have to move at least 10 feet
At least
and
10?
like directly at him. And then you get a +1 to attack, and you can only make a basic attack unless you have a power.
Okay. So I have a power that has to do with this. So
Okay.
Was that enough space moving towards it? The 2
I think
spaces?
so.
Okay. So then I do that, and you said I got a +1 from the charge for the attack. Okay. This is the first time I'm using this attack.
Neat.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, so it doesn't have its own damage button. I guess I do the basic attack, and then I get to add the extra damage if I hit it.
Ah, okay, cool.
Interesting.
What
Not
power is it?
It's called Ferocious Charge.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Um,
Oh my
Cool.
god. Yeah, that definitely hits.
cool. Let's see. Deal. Oh, let me roll the normal damage for that. And then I get to add the extra damage. Okay. I think that's everything. On a successful attack, increase the extra damage. I'm not at 11th level yet. Yeah, so I don't get that other extra stuff.
You
Wait.
gave it an extra 2 damage on its attacks. The damage effect is supposed to be applied to you before you roll damage.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
There we go. I've done an extra 2 damage to him.
Thank you. Am I still bloodied right now? No, I'm
Yeah.
bloodied. I'm bloodied at 30. Wait, no, I forgot that
37.
wounds is the reverse number. Okay, because
If
if you
it's
are
red in
bloodied,
the combat tracker, it's bloodied.
okay, thanks. If you are bloodied, double the extra damage and gain an equal number of temporary hit points.
Oh,
So
so it has an extra 2 damage?
yes, and then I get 4 hit points.
Hit points or temporary hit points?
Oh, thanks. Temporary. So I guess that replaces my previous temporary hit points.
I guess so.
So I think 4. Okay, because they don't stack. Yeah, it just
Mhm.
replaces what I previously had.
Right. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Wow, I've gone this long and I haven't used this power once before this time. I
No,
think
that's
that's
good.
everything for me.
All right. Akram is going to go. He's going to take a step forward and start to whack at this thing with his swords. There's 1 attack, 2 attacks.
Wait,
The first one hits.
is my mark still on it? Is it supposed to be marked?
No. So he's going to re-roll
Oh,
his
it
second
says it
attack
expired.
with his power.
Well, it shouldn't have.
Miss.
That's weird. The mark shouldn't expire until the next turn around. Oh, maybe I forgot to add it at that turn.
Oh,
Here.
I accidentally clicked next on you and then went back to you. So just throw it on him again.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, that's Akram's turn. Garoon is going to go. He's going to charge the thing. Because he has Warrior Surge. Makes a melee basic attack, spends a healing surge, and regains 1d6 hit points. Standard, usable only while bloodied encounter. Oh, I thought this was like a charge. I guess not. Does he not have any charging abilities? No, he just has a healing thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he could just barely make it right there. And he's going to swing. Exactly. He's going to swing his great axe and hits for. Why is the damage not here? Oh, because it's got a weird thing on it. And minimum damage, 6 damage. Now it's Volbeast 1's turn. It is going to stand up from prone. And then what else can it do?
Run away.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It can't move when it stands up. Oh, wait. There we go. Yes, it can do this. Okay, cool. So it is going to stand up as its move action. It's going to rear back up on its second half of its body.
Try to raise the bed up.
I thought you were going for the hospital bed, though.
No.
Now
He got stuck under my bed, so just.
he is going to use.
He's so weird.
You good?
Yeah, my dog got stuck under my bed.
It happens.
He is going to use Whirlwind Dash. He is going to move up to twice its speed, which is 8 squares. Can move through spaces occupied by other creatures without provoking opportunity attacks. So basically, it leaps up and then back down and kind of like nose dives into the ground and burrows back underground and moves 1. Come on. Where are you? You're right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to move there, and all of you take 10 points of fire damage.
Of course we do.
Picked the wrong day to leave my asbestos underwear in my quarters.
Ew. Which means a seam goes down, and I think that's the only person who actually.
Did you? Yeah. I think I'm the only one that goes down.
Yep, a seam takes 8 damage and goes down to 0. What?
None.
Okay, and that is going to be his turn. As it burrows underground, you feel the sand shiver and shake underneath you and quickly get boiling lava hot as you all kind of slowly sink into it slightly as your feet and boots, sand boiling starts to seep into your boots and under your pant legs and just burn you like crazy. Asim, you trip backwards as this thing is rumbling beneath you and you fall on your back and it burns you and you let out a horrible scream and you are not doing great.
Nah,
You get
you
back
think?
up. You get back up, but your whole back is just burnt to a crisp.
I'm dead.
Lanolin.
I'm not up.
No, you're up. You house rules. You don't you're not unconscious.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
You last stand. You roll death saves at the beginning of your turn. And
Okay.
if you fail the saves, you get bonuses.
Okay.
All right,
Interesting.
Lana, it's your turn. What do you do?
Now he's not doing it.
Damn, they got him.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, now we can hear you.
What's wrong?
It's your
It's your
turn.
turn.
Oh,
What's
sorry.
wrong? You're being attacked by lava monsters.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my mother's TV was unplugged.
Oh my god.
Okay.
She was like, "The TV's off." I'm like, "Is it plugged in?" She goes, "Yes." And I looked, it was unplugged, and I was like, "Sure about that?"
Listen, that's just how that works.
That's tech support 101. It's never plugged in when they say
I
it's plugged
know.
in.
But you have to ask. That's what starts the ritual.
Yes, he's not wrong.
Because if you don't ask, that'll be the one time when it is something serious.
I
By
see.
asking, is it plugged in? Because also, if you don't ask and then it's just not plugged in, they're gonna look at you and go, "Fucking dumbass didn't even check to see if it was plugged in."
Like they didn't either, yeah.
Right. It's like this is
Yeah, pretty
there's levels, there's procedure to this shit.
I see.
Anyway,
Excellent. What are you gonna do? The one Volbeast that was in the Phantom Chasm has escaped and just did a shitload of damage to everybody in the party.
oh god.
Gilator's bloodied. I think everybody at this point is bloodied. Asim is at 0.
Great. I'm gonna use just first thing, minor action, Bardic Lore on Asim. Not Bardic Lore, Scald's
For
Aura.
healing,
Oh,
yeah.
hang on. One
Make sure you don't target there.
Scald's Aura.
Yeah, you had the Volbeast targeted. That would have been bad.
I know, yeah.
I rolled twice. You rolled 2d6?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Because
cool.
I'm past 5th level.
Oh. Is it
True.
5th level that gives you that?
Yes. Or it's some level that I am past now.
Oh, level 6, 2d6, yeah.
That's what I said, level 6.
Does Gilator's thing do that? Because that means, yeah, it did. Let's go ahead and edit Gilator's thing. Have an extra d6.
That
I think
sounds
I just-
painful editing his thing.
I'm just gonna try and go Nova on this thing. How damaged does this thing look?
Which one?
The number 2.
It's not bloodied yet, but it's taken more damage than the other one.
All right, I'm gonna go
It's definitely
strictures of.
close.
I'm gonna go strictures of fortune.
Okay.
That doesn't hit, correct?
It does.
That does hit. Okay. And that's actually an 18.
Alrighty. So you do 18
And-
points of damage. It's definitely bloodied now.
And I doubt this is gonna come up, but if it has a power that recharges, if it tries to use that ability to recharge, instead, me or an ally within 10 squares of me regain a use of our encounter power.
The Wildfire Cyclone and the Whirlwind Dash both are recharge abilities.
Okay.
So,
So it just says the next time the target would recharge a power. So just whatever the condition is for recharging that.
yeah, on its turn, it'll roll d6. Hello, Daniel has made it into my house.
I'm in your house.
Welcome.
Oh my god, he's in my house.
Not creepy at all.
He's in your
Daniel,
house and he's grabbing his pussy.
tell Jesus Christ. Go tell Ryan that Caitlin's out of work and needs to be picked up. All right, Lana, is there anything else on your turn?
I mean, yeah, man, in this economy, if I were out of work, I'd need to pick me up too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I can do, man.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Have you
What's
guys
up,
tried
dude?
toggling the camera mode on Fantasy Grounds?
It's weird. I don't like it.
It's neat.
I'll play around with it.
Oh wow, that is weird.
Hmm.
Isn't
That's
that
cool, though.
interesting?
Mhm.
It definitely brings a certain.
Oh,
Je ne sais quoi? I don't know. What are we talking about?
I was
Certain
hoping it would
something
change
to
the
it.
elevation if you did that, but no.
Okay,
Well, it's
so
a
what
2D
you
map.
you strictured its fortunes, and then what happens?
That's it.
No, that's it. Okay, cool. Gillator, it's your turn.
Oh no, the scene's already back up. I don't need to.
The seam is back up, but he's bloodied and not doing well.
I'm
That
literally
is
holding
true.
my guts.
Get in line! Oh my god.
He's not wrong.
Actually, that's not true. Garoon is fine. He's just wounded. He's almost bloodied, but
He has a future working for me.
I think he
I'd
likes
like
the
to offer
sand
you
too
a
much.
place in our organization.
You can't just recruit every single NPC that I give a name to.
They stop giving him
Yes.
names.
Oh my god.
Okay, but he's not wrong.
He's an orc, correct?
Jesus Christ.
He's the orc.
Anyway.
correct?
What?
He's the orc, correct?
Garoon is the orc. Akram is the old Jaskaran guy.
Yeah, he's just over there like, I would really love to join your crew. But your wizard over there called me a tusk fucker like 2 days ago, 2 minutes
My
ago.
god. He doesn't know the first thing about being on a boat.
Oh.
He knows nothing about sailing.
Step 1, exist on a boat.
Yeah, he's like, wait, how do sails work?
Oh no, Lan
Oh my
will
god.
teach him.
Seems pregnant.
No,
What?
just ignore him. Whose turn is it?
Giant
I typed something in
monster.
our
That's like
Discord.
really fucking cool. Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's the camera view.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I while you were away, I invited everyone to look at the camera view, and
I think there are ways to design 3D maps.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
still loading into Fantasy Grounds, but
Yeah, there are 3D maps. That is true.
both Wormies still alive?
Yeah, they are both still alive.
Yes.
Is the one that has less health available for the whacking?
I think that they're both next to you. They're flanking you. Also, I just want to point out that it looks way cooler from the monster's perspective. You guys are tiny.
Because I know what I am gonna do. I'm gonna hit the one that has less health and is closer to dying with Stand the Fallen. So my daily power.
Okay.
I just have to, load in to be able to roll that.
I mean, I can do it for you if you want.
It's almost loaded.
Gelf, what are you doing over there?
Actually, I may need you to.
He's probably playing with the view mode toggle, which when you move the arrows actually moves your character.
If you want, I can just click on the stuff for you, Daniel, if you want me to.
Yeah.
You're standing. Which one are you attacking? The one that's taking more damage?
Yeah.
Okay, that one's
Yeah.
bloody.
sorry about that.
So you are standing the fallen. Okay, stand the fallen. Attack, 3 weapon modifier, 3 weapon plus strength mod damage. Each ally within 10 squares can spend a healing surge and regains hit points equal to your charisma modifier. Okay, so let's stand the fallen. I think that hits. Yes, that hits. So standing the fallen with damage. That's 16 points of damage. And let's go ahead and target your allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, Lanolin is within 10. So bam, everybody heals a bunch of damage. I don't know.
Yay.
Do the allies heal? Yeah, the allies even healed. I don't know how they heal, but Heal cost. Let's see. Gelf, Asim, Amandi. Varun healed 18 health. Akram healed 15 health. That's pretty good. All right. Now let's clear those targets. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, cool. Gelf, that's your turn. You're currently prone, knocked against the rocks.
Oh, well, let me get to my feet. Is that an action?
That's a move action, so you just can't move after standing up.
All right. Well, I'm going to get to my feet, and then I'm going to magic missile. No, I'm going to acid arrow.
Uh-huh.
Beast number 1.
Okay. Isn't there a thing about attacking with a ranged attack in melee? I don't remember.
That's in 5e.
I think it's in this game too. Let's
Mhm.
check.
I'm not actually shooting an arrow at him. It's a spell.
I know, it's still a ranged attack.
Oh.
I know I had to pick specific beats in order to
Long
avoid that with
range.
some characters.
If you use a ranged power while adjacent to an enemy, that enemy can make an opportunity attack against you.
Oh, well, fuck that
So
shit.
he can attack you again if you shoot him.
Even if I do magic missile? Yeah, because magic missile's a ranged attack.
I believe so.
Yes.
Magic missile is range 20. It's still ranged, even though it automatically hits. It still would provoke.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just up to how badly do you want to do damage to these guys?
I can't. Actually, you know what? Let me attack. Hold. I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. The beast number 2 is going to go. He is going to try to recharge his power. It does not recharge. So he does not have.
So not only that, but who here wants one of their encounter powers back?
I thought that if it would recharge, you get your counter power back.
Oh, so he can opt not to do it?
He didn't opt to do anything. He rolled a die and it said "fuck you."
Oh, okay. So it just says the next time
He
a
didn't
target
recharge.
would recharge a power.
Right. He wouldn't have because he failed his roll.
No. Okay. I did not understand the conditions upon which we were acting.
Yeah. Okay, so he is going to. Who's going to try to eat this turn? Let's eat Gillator. Gillator is been really annoying to him this whole time, so he's going to try to eat you.
Oh fuck!
And that is going to hit for 11 points of damage, of fire damage, as the lashing tongue reaches out and grabs your ass. Asim, it's your turn.
Magically, I'm not dead.
Somehow.
Somehow. I'm just gonna try Clever Strike again. I'm targeting him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Clever Strike.
That hits.
There we go. And attack. And sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Amandi, it attacked me and you didn't attack it because it was marked.
I guess they got her. Anything else, Asim?
Looks like it. Nope.
My mic was muted because my mom came to talk to me.
Oh,
It's your turn now.
Okay. Can I retroactively do the thing where I attack it for attacking Gillator?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I don't
That
think
is going to miss.
cool. Okay, now for a real attack that I will hopefully hit with. I'm gonna do Rending Fury this time. Because then I get to roll twice and
Yeah.
hopefully hit it. So there's the first one. Hmm.
Oh, fuck.
And then the second one.
Oh,
There we
that's much
go.
better.
Yeah. Okay. Surrounding Fury. There's the damage, and then
That's really good damage.
nice. Roll twice till the end.
Yeah,
of
your
the-
axe just fucking swings through the side of this thing's carapace and like makes a huge gash in it that starts leaking lava blood all over the place.
Okay. And then make sure to mark it again. And also, it gets a -2 to its future attacks.
Oh no.
Yes.
and
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for me for now.
Okay.
hold on one second.
What?
Lan,
Yeah.
didn't you have a 15 that could be used somewhere?
Oh shit, dog. You're right. Who needs it?
I figured maybe give that second attack that because she attacked twice.
How much did you fail by?
I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. What we need to
If
hit.
a 15 plus 8 would be
Ben, by how much did that 11 fail by?
Where's the 11?
the 10.
Well,
The
okay.
10.
Before
the
we go any
10?
further with this, I need to clarify that if I succeed on the second one, the only difference is that the monster gets a -5 instead of a -2 to its next attacks.
I think they're talking about the reaction attack from earlier.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
that's understandable. Continue.
That
Yeah,
you
the
rolled a
reaction
9
attack.
and got a 17.
Oh yeah, 17. Yeah. We can do that. Or we can hold it for later. I just wanted to remind you.
I've been holding it off because these are just melee basic attacks, and I feel like I want to hold it for when Amandi can try and do some cool shit.
Well,
Okay.
Amandi's reaction power, Warden's Fury, is not just a melee basic attack. It does some other shit. Oh, it's actually really good and really useful for it to hit.
Okay, so that's the 10, correct?
17.
That's the first one, the 17. How much did that
Yeah.
fail by? Would a
Wait,
plus
where was it? Hold on.
succeed?
Why did you roll versus AC here?
I just dragged the damage icon onto the thing.
The Warden's Fury damage?
Well, wait, the damage? No.
For
The
No,
attack?
not the
that
damage.
attack
The
roll was the 9. That was just a regular attack. That was not Warden's Fury. Warden's Fury targets Fortitude. That would have hit.
Oh. I clicked the wrong thing. I had my combat page open and I grabbed the Jaskar and
Oh,
fan.
yeah, AC attacked it. Yeah, that was not.
Oops.
Okay, so yeah, 17 definitely hits its Fortitude.
All right.
Oh man, I am apparently all out of sorts today. Okay. Warden's
Tell me about it.
okay. Then damage for Warden's Fury. Nice.
Yeah, damn. All right, there you go.
And
So
also
14 damage, and it grants combat advantage to everybody for the rest of the round.
there.
Okay. Akram is going to go now.
Real
Who is-
quick, are there
yeah.
any of those other attacks that would have done something cool if they succeeded? What about the one at the end where it says, no, that's the damage. Never mind. Okay. Are any of those other
Hold off on
attacks
it.
like worth hitting?
No, not currently.
All right. Bone Longsword hits for damage. Well, it's not a Bone Longsword. It's just a longsword. And Short Sword on the other one hits. and hits that guy. Garoon's turn. Great axe. Nat 1, he misses. The Volbeast number 1. This Volbeast is pissed. He is now going to use his Wildfire Cyclone, which is close burst 2. So it hits the 4 of you. And then attack. It misses a seam, but hits everybody else for 2d6 plus 5 fire damage. And a seam takes half that. And then knocks you 1 square and then knocks you prone. So Gillator and Akram can't do that, but Gelf gets knocked 1 square away and then gets knocked prone. So where's the prone button?
Again?
Good for you.
Yes,
It
again.
is actually good for you.
You got out of combat with them.
I guess so.
Now, why are you marking yourself prone, you idiot?
What?
It
Not
marked
you,
itself
the
prone when I clicked
monster.
on it.
Oh,
He's talking to the monster. He's talking to the monster. He's
okay. I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, I'm your dad. You can't talk to me like that.
Well, that's not necessarily
It
fact.
should have done its targeting. It just did it to itself instead because he's stupid. There you go.
Oh.
There we go. Sometimes Fantasy Grounds acts like a dumbass, but I fixed it.
Oh, we were
So yeah, he does that thing. He digs himself into the sand and circles around really fast and whips up this lava sandstorm that splashes all of you with a tsunami of boiling sand.
Oh,
And pushes Gelf back against the wall again, knocks him to the floor. Lanolin, what do you do?
Okay. Let's go keep it classic. Who is struggling with health at the moment? Anyone?
Gillator.
Gillator.
I have become a crab boil.
Can you guys hear him okay?
Yeah. We're gonna go Scaldzora on Gillator.
That's 15 health for you.
And we're just gonna go Staggering Note on this thing.
All right. That hits.
All right. Push it 2 away. And Amandia, Seymour, Gillator, whoever wants to take the pot shot.
So yeah, what does it look like as you blast this thing with your Staggering Note and kills it?
Oh damn. You know what? I always kind of imagine it's like putting up the crossbow to fire, and then as I fire, I've got my bosun's whistle to my lips, and stylistically, I like to imagine like blowing it as the sound wave, like the actual, like the sonic wave of the whistle, where it's almost like a jet stream, where you just see the bolt like flowing through and just hits the. Basically, it's like a little shock wave that just blows this thing off.
Nice.
Like just the literal force of my of the noise that I am creating is forcing it back.
All right.
Wow, you blew him away.
Quite literally.
It
That's all I
rears
got.
back as the sound waves are just blasting into it. It like arches its back and kind of screeches this horrifying metal on metal grinding screech sound as it arcs up, and the force is so strong that it like almost like a gust of wind like blows out the heat coming out of this thing as it cools and then crumples into rocks and ash into the sand.
We gotta
Is that-
this thing. It's still organic.
What?
I said we'll find a part of this thing that's still organic. You can't stop Amonte from eating it.
She can try. Lanolin, are you doing anything else?
We'll do it.
That's all I can do.
Okay, thank you. Gelator.
I said that.
I'm gonna turn my attention to the other monster.
Indeed.
I'm gonna hit it with the old.
Are you going to stand up first?
I'm prone. I am prone.
Yes.
Yeah, knocked you prone.
I will stand up first.
Okay, you stand up.
I'm gonna hit it with the old. I can't brush. It'll die.
Nobody's around to really take advantage of it anyway.
True. This is. I think it's this one I'm looking for. Fuck it. I guess we'll do it something. So I'm gonna hit it with the old Warlord Strike.
All right. That definitely hits. Not great.
This on my ally or my enemy?
What's it saying?
Target +1 damage, or no, it's my charisma modifier. So it's everyone who hits it does my charisma modifier and extra damage for until the
Where
end.
the hell is Warlord Strike? There it is. You would target damage +1 charisma. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with this. Damage +1 dot? A dot doesn't do anything. It does your charisma damage extra, is that right?
Yeah, everyone who hits it does my charisma modifier and extra damage.
I think you would put this on everybody else. There you go, I fixed it, I think.
No. No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Gelf.
Holy crap. I will once again pick myself up off the ground.
All right.
And Magic Missile, now that I'm out of range, Magic Missile the Volbeast.
Okay.
He's targeted, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Not anymore.
What? There.
There you go. Now he is.
Hooray!
Mhm.
And they'll take 6
Okay.
points of
6 points
damage.
Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to use Prestidigitation and conjure a marshmallow on a stick.
Yeah. Very good.
Next.
Medium.
Soil your pants.
God damn.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Magic Missile was not an attack roll, so it didn't get my damage bonus.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
So now we're trying to kill this beast.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can do that. I'm going to move over here. And
Yeah, the beast starts screeching as the other one dies, and it looks like it's
Piercing
turning away
strike.
from you.
yeah, it can run, but it can't hide.
Okay, go ahead.
I have now targeted it and piercing strike.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right,
And then Amandi's next.
hold on. Damage and then sneak attack.
Yeah, you got allies next to you, I think.
Yep.
I think that
I had
counts.
at least one. Pretty sure it does.
Yep. All right, Amandi.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up. Wait, can I stand there? Do I have to stand here?
That's
Okay.
fine. Either way. Either
Okay.
one is in range.
I'll start with the Nature's Wrath, and then I will do. Let's see. I think I hit with the Rending Fury. So let me mark that off from last time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Storm Throw is on my list twice. That's the problem for another time. So I think I'm just gonna do. Huh. Well, storm throw is range, so I already moved up. So forget that part.
You guys, I do want to say real quick. I'm fading pretty quick, so I'm probably gonna say I want to end around 10.
That's fine. This is about to be over anyway.
I was just throwing
Fair,
that
that's
out
what
there.
I figured.
Yep. It'll be this, and then a little bit of like exposition, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, sorry, Monty. Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to draw close blast. Oh, I think I drew that wrong. Hold on.
It doesn't really matter that much. There's only one guy left.
Yeah, it's just I have. So I should have just asked about this. So my Thunder Ram Assault gives me a secondary attack in a close blast 3. So considering it's so big, can I do both attacks on the same creature?
I guess so. Let me check its thing. Thunder Ram Assault.
Yeah.
Melee weapon hit, strength modifier, thunder damage, make a secondary attack that is a close blast 3. Secondary target each creature in the blast. Strength versus fortitude, 1d6 thunder damage. You push the secondary target 1 square. Yeah, it can be the same guy.
Cool. Okay, so
That hits.
cool. Oh, special colored dice.
Mm.
And then second attack. Nice.
That hits.
Second damage.
And it pushes him how many?
Pushes. Here we go. Oh, hold on. I need to open the actual sheet. 1 square.
1 square.
1 square.
Okay. So he gets pushed there.
Okay.
Okay. Akram and Garoon are not going to engage. They're gonna. Akram's gonna stand up from prone, but they see the thing turn around and dig itself into the ground, and tunnel away.
Okay.
Holy balls.
Well, if that's done, I'm going to walk over to the other one and sift through the rubble and find something to try to eat. Wait, never mind. I didn't kill that one.
I mean, you fought it.
That's true.
Does that count? Wait, does it matter if you didn't do the killing blow?
I don't know. I've been going.
Whatever it's worth, at least morally speaking, I did the killing blow, and all of my actions, aside from that one, were with the intent to buff you to kill it. And also, Lan doesn't maintain an ego for combat, where it's like, if he happens to kill something, the crew killed this. So, like, I don't know how much a mental component plays into this, but...
We killed it together as a family.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that works. I don't have it written anywhere that I have to be the one to get the killing blow.
The family that slays together stays together.
Roll me an endurance check.
Okay.
That's in...
You got to beat a 21.
Okay. As I sit there eating a rock. 27.
Yeah, you succeed. Let's say you get 1 point of fire resistance.
Cool.
I'll go ahead and add that to your effects.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I got a taste of my own medicine.
Yeah, fire magic.
Yeah. There you go. You resist 1 point of fire damage.
Do be a pain in the ass.
That really burns my butt.
Yeah, it
Quite
did.
literally.
And with that, your rest can commence. I believe this was before you rested, right?
Yes. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, Amandi is now a pro at eating spicy food.
Yeah, it tasted very spicy. So we'll go ahead and extended rest all of you.
Yay.
Why did it not rest the NPCs?
Because there's no
There we
rest for the
go.
weary.
Apparently.
Or the wicked.
As you guys wake up in the next day, or the next evening, I should say, you sleep through the daytime and wake up as the sun sets. Because you can't really travel by daytime here. You guys get up out of your various tents and bedrolls and whatever. You see that Garoon is already packing up the camp, putting out the campfire. Well, technically, I guess there wouldn't really be a campfire because you're in the middle of the day. But yeah, he's packing up the extra supplies and stuff, loading up the camels. You see Akram is back up on top of the rear cliff face, just checking and everything out, scouting out.
Looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, looking behind you from in the direction you came from. He comes back down and says that the caravan following is gaining on us. They've clearly been traveling throughout the day. It's much slower going that way just because of the fact that it's the Jin waste, or the Jesgarn desert, but they've gained on us. You guys break camp and hit the road as the sun sets. Another almost day's journey, like through the night, and you reach a what looks like a huge pit in the ground as you come up to the edge of it. As you get closer, the other two, your guides, kind of wave you down and hop off the camels about 100 feet away from the edge. As the group kind of army crawls up to the edge of the pit stealthily, you see down into the pit is this huge quarry. You see at the bottom there are fires lit, torches of a contingent of Phaedron legionnaires in a that have constructed out of sandstone like a classical like Roman fortress, like what they would have made out of timber. They've made out of sandstone with about 20 like 2 rows of 10 large barracks tents each, and then a large tent at the end. So there's like a whole regiment of soldiers here, or rather, where is it? There's a name for how many this is, but
No one here knows enough about ancient military history to check you.
yeah, I know. It's actually not ancient military. It is specifically the ranks of the Phaedron Legion. It is a an entire garrison, which is so actually there probably would only be 5 tents in this small setup. Five large tents and then one tent at the end that is slightly smaller. Surrounded by a sandstone wall with a single gate entrance in at the bottom of this quarry, or probably a little bit up on like one of the terraces of this quarry. As you see a bunch of soldiers down at the base, holding torches and running a mining operation here. As you get closer, you see the miners are not humans. They are lizard folk. They're like desert lizard folk, like bearded dragons and desert geckos and stuff like that.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see the Legion standard kind of flying close by, which I don't think I ever actually made an image of. So I'm going to do that.
That's
real quick.
okay.
I sent it to you, remember?
No, but I never put it in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, true that.
So I'm going to do that really quick here.
All right.
Let's see. So that the stream can see it.
What are we looking at?
Nothing yet. I haven't saved it. Fantasy Grounds, assets, refresh, images. Come on.
So I guess this means next game we're freeing the lizard folk.
I don't know about freeing because the Legion notably does not believe in slavery.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe they have a
There are
lizard
multiple
union.
levels.
Where the hell did I save this image?
Listen, it may not be slavery as in the normal sense of
in
slavery, but I have a
screenshot.
feeling there's something fishy.
Indentured servitude.
Well, no, they're not fish. They're lizards.
That's just slavery with extra steps.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I guarantee you that like they have a way. They're not slaves. They're prisoners.
Ben, do you want the one with the fang or the one with the sword?
I have it here. This one.
Okay.
Boop. You see this banner nearby, like hanging. You see two of them at the gates of the encampment. You see one of them every like 100 or like a couple 100 feet or so along the edge of the top of the quarry. And yeah, you see these guys having the lizard folk mine something that they're filling a caravan of camels with at the bottom.
Oh.
What does it say? It says incrementum.
I know sanguinum, or however you pronounce that.
Incrementum per sanguinum. Yeah.
I could break down that to mean something about blood.
Yeah. Progress through blood.
Yeah, exactly.
I figured at the
Beat me
top
to
of the I figured at the top of the camp to be a sign that says that.
No.
Yeah, no, you see, mottos like that is why I left the Ranger Navy.
I like how right away you knew what it says.
Who?
Or are you talking about the one that you posted or the one that I posted?
Who are you talking about?
I posted a thing
in our chat, right? Or what's it called?
In the picture?
Yeah, on the picture with the bird.
Yeah.
Progress through blood. Yeah.
Yeah, progress through blood. Whatever you wrote is some kind of work will set you free kind of shit.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
It's the Holocaust one.
It might as well be. So yeah. You can definitely tell these people are being forced to do this by sight.
See, I told you it may not be slavery, but they'd probably classify them as prisoners. Which
Damn.
They probably
Listen,
classify them as non-human, which means they don't see them as slaves. They see them as like beasts of burden.
that too. That's just because they abolished slavery does not mean they abolished slavery. They just
They
abolished
abolished
the most
Jescaran
common.
slavery. The Jescarans were the one who were forcing each other to work in the mines. The Jescaran satraps
Yep.
forced peasants to work the mines for Sun Crystal.
We're gonna get the coolest lizard man, and we're gonna recruit him.
Got to.
Hmm.
He's gonna be like one of those lizards from Jurassic Park with the fucking frills.
Are we
mean,
gonna have
Ben-
to keep him in
I
a
mean-
mayonnaise jar with holes poked in the lid and its stick?
I mean, Ben, listen, if you get upset about us wanting to do that, you queued up a whole One Piece arc and expected us not to go full Luffy.
That's exactly what I made. That's exactly
Wow.
what I prepared. With the frill and everything.
I'm just thinking about the moving hole.
I mean, yes, but still, it's exactly what I did. Oh, I just prepared that like an hour before we started. God damn
All right.
it.
I'm gonna go ahead and end stream.
Excellent. Well, we will catch you all next time in the fantastical pirate adventure.
Yeah.
Good night, my viewers.
Good night, all of the many, many viewers.